absolutely. What are we drinking too? What are we smoking?
Well, I got something special for smokes, but maybe we should pour one first.
We can pour one up. Yeah. What we're gonna have, you can.
The folks to home.
You're allowed to have ice with this too. So this is Aberlour 12-year, and it's from
Speyside. Eh?
It's from Speyside. That's one of the regions. I didn't even realize this. There's only like 6 regions in Scotland: the Lowlands, the Highlands, the Islands, and Spey is northwest.
Yep.
In between the Highland kind of wraps all the way around it. So it's I got this stuff written here.
This is somewhere between where the whiskey's really mild and where it's really peaty, and in between those regions, that's where they do all the stuff with the sherry casks. And stuff.
Yeah. So so this is about 5. I believe it was about 5 miles up the road from the Balvenie Distillery, which is what we had last time. It's now the Dalmore. I think we had that the time before that. That's in the Highlands of Scotland, so it's a different kind altogether. This distillery built in 1879, and it's built where the Burn stream runs into the Spey River, and they actually get the water out of the Burn stream to make all of this.
It's funny because a burn is it's the Scottish or Gaelic word for stream.
Yeah, yeah.
So, a little language lesson for everybody there too.
It is so, yes.
May I pour you one?
Absolutely.
Do you want ice?
I'm gonna have an ice cube. We also got top shelf ice
cubes. There's something special.
These ice cubes. Well, there's various shapes. That
one's a burner.
Ice is slippery too.
Who'd have thought?
I'm gonna put one of these ginormous bricks in here.
Is it gonna fit? Oh,
we're striking out on the ice. I can't get it out now.
Can't get it out. Let's have a look. Oh, mine went in. Yours is bigger than mine.
It's not gonna make it. It doesn't touch the bottom. I'm not doing it.
All right. Well, you pour some whiskey over it. It'll glide right in.
You think it'll work?
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be smacking me in the face when I'm trying to drink it.
You got dental, right?
No, not until what the NDP gets that coming for us poor folk. This
I gotta pour you lots because otherwise it won't even touch the ice.
That's what I had said. Yeah. This distillery produces 3.5 million liters a year, making it in the top for distilleries, top producing distilleries.
So who makes the most?
I didn't even get into that. Oh. I know these guys were only in the top. They didn't say they were second, third.
I smell of that.
So
very fruity. Apples? As I'm getting apples?
Yeah. Vanilla.
You could be making this crap up. Who knows? But
well, we could be, but we actually do a bit of research before we start these things.
I think it's apples. Yeah, vanilla. I could see that. What else? What did they say on the back? I think it was on the.
Well, I did look up the flavor profile on these things. You're supposed to be getting cinnamon, raisin, Christmas cake, and of course oak. So single malt. Most of these are single malt, which means barley and water. It means aged minimum 3 years in an oak barrel. Yeah. And it means from the same distillery.
Yeah.
So in the past, they used to go from distillery to distillery, and they still do, I guess, for your blended scotches. But single is from the same one. The Aberlour, like the Dalmore, they use Oloroso sherry casks. That's what gives it its red color, and American oak that held.
Like a bourbon barrel?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Interesting.
And cool things about James Fleming, who built this, he actually built a bridge across the Spey River out of the kindness of his heart when a ferry capsized. They call it the Penny Bridge, costs a penny to cross.
Like so you get paid.
But he put that in his will. He earmarked £500 for that in 1898 or something to build this bridge.
That's about 800 grand in modern money.
Oh, well, it was amazing just reading that. He had quite a thing in his will about, if you can't, and it was funny when I got into this rabbit hole, basically the counselor of the area wouldn't give them the land to build the bridge.
Yeah. Oh,
and he had it in his will, and maybe they're just tough people to deal with. And he said, if this can't be done, then just put the money back into my estate and dissolve it that way.
Yeah.
But anyways, he created this bridge. They call it the Penny Bridge. I think the real name is maybe the Victoria Bridge. I didn't even write that down. But quite a philanthropist, quite an upstanding guy. When I zoomed in on Google Earth, there, the Fleming Hospital and stuff in the town of Aberlour. So, very obviously well-liked individual.
Right uptown.
Absolutely. They also dump a bottle of this in the river, in the Spey River, to mark salmon fishing season every year. So
just dump a bottle
they dump a bottle of 12-year-old Aberlour in the river to mark.
Dilution is the solution, so it hurt.
Fishing season.
See, look, it worked.
It did work.
Look at that.
So,
wow, that seems like an awful lot of whiskey here.
Absolutely.
Cheers. Mm. Yeah, that could be dangerously good also.
Yeah, that is good. I was excited when I read the flavor profile of Christmas cake.
Christmas cake. Oh, yeah.
That's a really an acquired taste.
Do you like Christmas cake?
I do. Yeah. A lot of people don't. They don't.
Were we separated at birth? Because I like a lot of the same things, and when Christmas cake comes around, I'm a fiend for Christmas cake. Like, I'll just go after it. My mother-in-law always makes me one special just for me. So,
Well, save me a slice because I don't know anybody that makes it anymore.
See if I can get you a whole Christmas cake.
Yeah, maybe, eh?